Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English Daily Book Summary YouTube channel. In order to not stop learning, listen to an English book summary every day for free.
Vaughn Carter, Help Me, I'm Stuck. 6 Methods to Shift from Self-Sabotage to Self-Improvement. Feeling stuck is a frustrating, all too common experience. Whether it's being trapped in repetitive routines, weighed down by self-doubt, or unable to break free from unproductive habits, this sense of inertia can make even small changes seem overwhelming. The good news? You're not alone, and the tools to reclaim momentum are well within your reach. It all starts with transforming your mindset, making intentional choices, and embracing growth. Life has a way of throwing obstacles in your path, whether it's setbacks, failures, or the quiet monotony of daily routines. But these challenges don't have to define you. With a shift in perspective, small but intentional adjustments, and a commitment to aligning your actions with your goals, you can unlock incredible opportunities. By focusing on practical strategies and clear steps, it's entirely possible to break through what's holding you back and design a life filled with purpose and progress. In this blink, you'll discover how to identify limiting patterns, shift your mindset, and apply actionable strategies for personal growth. From overcoming negative thoughts to building better habits and fostering empathy, these tools will empower you to escape stagnation and create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Ready to get unstuck? Then let's start by changing the way you think. How to shift your mindset and break free. Many successful people have faced moments when they feel stuck, trapped by circumstances, routines, or doubts. Barbara Corcoran, the entrepreneur and Shark Tank investor, knows this feeling well. After a devastating breakup, she refused to accept her ex-boyfriend's prediction that she couldn't succeed without him. After a period of feeling paralyzed in her career, she shifted her mindset, rebuilt her confidence, and worked endlessly to establish her real estate empire while tackling her fear of public speaking. In short, she refused to let her circumstances control her. Feeling stuck often stems from letting external situations dictate your thoughts and actions. Whether it's an uninspiring routine, a lack of time, or self-doubt, these circumstances can lead to a cycle of negative thinking. The first step to breaking free is recognizing that circumstances are neutral. They only hold the power you give them. By reframing your perspective, you can regain control and start creating positive outcomes. It begins with awareness. Identify situations in your life that trigger discouraging thoughts, such as a missed deadline or a weight gain. Rather than assigning a negative meaning, consider these circumstances as temporary and manageable. Journaling can be a helpful tool here. At the end of each day, write about a frustrating situation and consciously remind yourself, this doesn't define me. It holds no power over my feelings or actions. Once you recognize this, you can reframe your response. For example, if you realize you've made a mistake in an email you just sent out, it's easy to immediately spiral into frustration and self-blame. But if you come to terms with the fact that the mistake has already happened and cannot be taken back, why not use that moment to move forward instead? Use the mistake as a chance to learn and communicate openly with your peers. Viewing it as an opportunity for growth instead of evidence of failure can lead to overall healthier actions and better results. To stay on track, Take time for introspection. Regularly reflect on your goals, motivations, and the values that matter most to you. Define what you truly want and visualize yourself achieving it. Remember, commitment, not fleeting motivation, is what propels real change. Ultimately, a focused mind turns setbacks into opportunities and helps you to take charge of your journey. By consciously reframing your thoughts, embracing positive actions, and committing to growth, you can move beyond being stuck and create a life you desire. Harnessing the power of positive thinking. Negative experiences have a way of lingering, clinging to the brain like Velcro, while positive ones tend to slide away. Think about it. A harsh comment or a single mistake can stick with you for hours, even days, while a kind word or a small success is often forgotten in minutes. This imbalance, reinforced by critical environments like social media or endless bad news cycles, can turn negativity into a default mode of thinking. But the good news is that your brain isn't fixed. You can rewire it for positivity and take control of your thoughts. Negative thinking often begins with self-criticism, where even minor mistakes are treated as personal failures. Breaking this habit starts with recognizing negative patterns in your daily thoughts and reframing them. For example, if you're running late, it's easy to spiral into self-criticism or stress. Instead, challenge that habit by viewing the delay as a moment to practice gratitude or self-care. Use the time to reflect on something positive, like a recent success, or focus on a small joy, such as the view from your window or a favorite song. Instead of brushing past small joys, like watching wildlife or catching a sunset, pause and reflect on them. The longer you intentionally focus on these moments, the stronger their positive effects on your brain, literally rewiring it to prioritize optimism over negativity. To enhance positive thinking, it's also helpful to practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you'd offer a friend. Acknowledge mistakes, but remind yourself of your strengths and resolve to do better next time. This mindset shift interrupts cycles of self-sabotage and builds a foundation for growth. Hope, the anticipation of a cherished desire, also plays a critical role. Studies show that a hopeful outlook can improve both mental and physical health, reducing stress and even lowering the risk of heart problems. Simple practices like smiling, engaging in uplifting activities, and focusing on gratitude can reinforce hope and positivity. Rewiring your brain for positivity isn't instant, but it is transformative. By recognizing negative patterns, reframing experiences, and building habits like self-compassion and gratitude, you can take charge of your mindset and move closer to your goals. Embracing growth through gratitude. When was the last time you truly expressed gratitude to a loved one, a coworker, or even yourself? While many of us like to think we're grateful, it's easy to get caught up in life's frustrations and overlook the positives. Gratitude, however, goes beyond a simple thank you. It's a deliberate practice of recognizing life's goodness and appreciating the contributions of others. Gratitude starts with a shift in perspective. It's not just an emotion, but a conscious choice to focus on the positives, even during tough times. Research consistently shows that gratitude enhances psychological, social, and physical well-being. It can lower blood pressure, improve sleep, reduce pain, and boost overall happiness. Socially, gratitude fosters generosity, compassion, and forgiveness while helping to combat loneliness. Reflecting on past hardships is a powerful way to deepen gratitude. Comparing your current circumstances to difficult times can highlight how far you've come, making today's challenges seem more manageable. For example, losing a high-paying job might initially feel devastating, but the transition to a simpler, more meaningful lifestyle can also bring unexpected satisfaction. If gratitude doesn't come naturally, it's a skill you can cultivate. Start by savoring positive moments. Fully engage with experiences like a heartfelt conversation or the smell of fresh coffee. Let them sink in without distractions. Volunteering can also enhance gratitude by putting your own blessings into perspective. Replace complaints with thankfulness. The next time a meal at a restaurant is delayed, consider the effort behind its preparation and the opportunity to enjoy it. This mental shift not only improves your mood, but also strengthens relationships by fostering understanding and connection. Finally, practice gratitude daily. Keep a journal of things you're thankful for. Create a gratitude jar with written notes to revisit. Or take a reflective walk to appreciate your surroundings. These habits help rewire your brain for positivity and reinforce a grateful mindset. Gratitude has the power to transform your life. By actively appreciating life's gifts, even the smallest ones, you'll cultivate a mindset that reduces negativity, enhances happiness, and propels you toward growth. Nourishing your body and mind for positive thinking. Diet and exercise shape more than just your physical health. They have a profound influence on your mental well-being, impacting your mood, thought patterns, and overall outlook on life. Research reveals that identifying as a healthy eater or someone committed to fitness can significantly impact your actions and long-term habits. For instance, adopting a mindset aligned with healthy eating encourages better choices, like opting for salads over sugary snacks. By recognizing the dynamic relationship between food, fitness, and positive thinking, you can build sustainable habits and overcome self-sabotaging behaviors. Your food choices have a profound impact on your emotional well-being. Nutrients like vitamin C, omega-3 fatty acids, and magnesium play vital roles in supporting brain health and stabilizing mood. Vitamin C, abundant in foods such as bell peppers and oranges, aids in producing neurotransmitters that combat depression. Omega-3s, found in salmon and flax seeds, help reduce inflammation and enhance cognitive function. Meanwhile, magnesium-rich options like leafy greens can help ease anxiety and depression. Including these nutrient-dense foods in your diet can sharpen your mental clarity and strengthen emotional resilience. Emotional eating, however, can trap you in cycles of guilt and negativity. Breaking free starts with awareness. Use a food journal to identify emotional triggers behind cravings and distinguish between genuine hunger and stress responses. Swap processed snacks for healthier alternatives like nuts, raw veggies, or low-sugar options like green tea. Drinking more water is another simple yet effective way to curb unnecessary eating. Exercise complements good nutrition by building physical strength and releasing endorphins, which naturally elevate your mood. A sustainable fitness routine includes achievable goals, variety to prevent boredom, and accountability through workout partners or group classes. Staying hydrated and celebrating milestones along the way can help keep you motivated. Limiting sugar and processed foods is also essential for maintaining emotional and physical health. High sugar intake is linked to depression and inflammation, while consuming fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins supports positive thinking and energy levels. Studies show that plant-based diets in particular can improve mood and mental focus. Combining nutrient-rich foods with a consistent fitness routine creates a strong foundation for mental and physical well-being. By making intentional, incremental changes, you can transform your mindset, feel healthier, and develop a more positive outlook on life. Breaking free from negative thought patterns. Negative thoughts have a sneaky way of taking hold, quietly shaping your mood, health, and even your relationships. Whether it's fixating on setbacks, dismissing positive moments, or falling into a cycle of self-criticism, these patterns can trap you in a spiral of stress and dissatisfaction. The more they take root, the harder they seem to escape. Fortunately, with the right strategies, you can break the cycle and regain control over your mindset. Start by identifying the habits fueling your negative thinking. Common patterns include filtering, focusing only on the negatives in a situation, personalizing, blaming yourself for events outside of your control, and polarizing, viewing everything in extremes with no middle ground. Recognizing these tendencies by name is the first step toward replacing them. When you catch yourself ruminating, endlessly replaying a situation in your mind, distractions can be a powerful tool. Focus on something detailed and unrelated, such as mentally organizing books on a shelf or listing grocery items. Alternatively, write down the negative thought and physically throw it away. Studies show this simple act can help you distance yourself from the thought. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is equally important. Spending time with pessimistic people can amplify negativity, while uplifting social interactions can improve your mood and reinforce constructive thinking. Even small comforts, like holding a warm drink, can reduce feelings of loneliness and negativity. Another powerful strategy is reframing. Instead of focusing on the negatives in a situation, reinterpret the facts with a positive or neutral perspective. For example, a breakup can be seen as an opportunity to avoid long-term incompatibility. Finally, practice mindfulness. This means actively engaging with your life instead of going through it on autopilot. Mindfulness can prevent you from falling into patterns of regret about the past or worry about the future, keeping you present and aware. Breaking free from negativity requires consistent effort, but each small step leads to lasting change. Start today by identifying one thought pattern to challenge. You'll be surprised how much lighter you feel. Empathy, the bridge to understanding and connection. Empathy is a powerful tool for fostering connection and improving relationships, yet its true impact is often overlooked. Picture someone who genuinely listens to another's struggles, acknowledges their challenges, and offers understanding and support. These seemingly small acts of kindness can inspire hope, strengthen bonds, and even change lives. This is the essence of empathy, the ability to understand and share another person's emotions, creating connections and driving positive change. Empathy is defined as the ability to recognize and relate to another person's feelings without needing verbal cues. It's often described as walking in someone else's shoes. Beyond just recognizing the emotions, empathetic people take action to alleviate others' suffering and make meaningful connections. So, how can you tell if you're empathetic? People with high emotional intelligence often find themselves being confided in because they're great listeners. They focus on what others are saying, ask thoughtful questions, and avoid interruptions. They also tend to care deeply about others, sometimes to the point of feeling emotionally drained, a sign that balancing empathy with self-care is necessary. If you're looking to develop or strengthen your empathy, start by practicing active listening. This involves giving someone your full attention, maintaining eye contact, and showing understanding through words and gestures. Asking genuine questions about others' experiences opens doors to new perspectives and helps you connect across social or cultural divides. Empathy is also about challenging prejudices and seeking common ground. When we break down stereotypes and see others as individuals, we unlock the potential for deeper understanding. For example, even those deeply entrenched in hateful ideologies can transform their perspectives through shared experiences with others. Empathy isn't just beneficial for personal relationships. It's essential in business, conflict resolution, and building social connections. It helps reduce loneliness, create stronger bonds, and leads to mutual understanding. When balanced with self-care, empathy allows you to remain compassionate without emotional overload. Ultimately, empathy is a practice that enriches not only your life, but the lives of those around you. By actively cultivating it, you can build stronger relationships and contribute to a more connected, understanding world. The main takeaway of this blink to Help Me, I'm Stuck by Vaughn Carter is that breaking free from stagnation begins with a shift in mindset. By cultivating self-awareness, reframing negative thoughts, practicing gratitude, and prioritizing both physical and emotional well-being, you can escape the grip of inertia and foster meaningful personal growth. Small, deliberate changes, whether in your habits, relationships, or daily choices, can lead to profound transformations over time. The power to rewrite your story and build a fulfilling, authentic life lies within you. Start today and see just how far you can go. Okay, that's it for this blink. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you have a moment, please take the time to leave us a rating. We always appreciate your feedback. And I'll see you in the next blink.